How's it going, guys? CrackedRack here, back at it again with another reply video, which I said I'm going to start doing regularly. We were actually going to be talking about Boogie2988, or at least we are going to be responding to a psychotic rant from everyone's least favorite lolcow, Boogie2988. I do not enjoy Boogie2988 as a lolcow. I don't think he's interesting, I don't think he's entertaining, I think he's sad. I think he's just sad and annoying. Now, I used to really enjoy Boogie's content back in, like, I don't know, 2015, 2016. However, I idolized him, basically, in, like, 2012, 2013. He used to make these really touching videos where he would describe the abuse he went through as a child, and that was very, very entertaining to me. I absolutely loved that, and I really, like, related to him, and I just felt touched by his videos. But nowadays, you know, it's become incredibly hurtful to watch his channel because he has just spiraled down the toilet completely, because he's gone from, you know, a reputable YouTuber who everyone loves to just a complete lunatic willing to do absolutely anything for even a penny. I mean, he will beg, like literally get on his knees and just be like, please, I have literally nothing, I'm gonna die soon, just for like 50 bucks. It's really sad, and we're gonna be responding to a video he made, responding to his own video, where he discusses the backlash and the fallout that resulted from that video he created. If you remember, a couple of months ago, he made a video begging for money, and it went very viral for all the wrong reasons, and then he made a follow-up video talking about that video. So that's what we're going to respond to today. Let's get started. I'm going to go ahead and put on my reading glasses for this one so that I can, you know, get the full scope of how big Boogie is.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen of YouTube? Boogie2988 coming at y'all. I was getting to the power of the internet, and this is my rambling series, this is my vlogging series, where I just talk about life, the universe, things that are particularly interesting to me. I hope you enjoy that kind of thing. If you don't, know that I made a lot of content that's not this over the last few months, and not a lot of people have been seeing it. I'm actually going to include a playlist down below in the comment section, as well as the doobly-doo, so feel free to go watch those videos instead if you're not into this kind of thing.
Boogie, if you were saying this 10 years ago, I would be very interested in anything you had to upload. You and McJuggernuggets, actually. I don't give a single crap what content you produce. There is absolutely nothing you could even produce that would make me remotely interested. Your time has seriously come on this platform, and I'm shocked you even get 10,000 views a video. That is shocking to me. The fact you started in, like, what, 2005, I think, and now you're getting this amount of views even with all you have put your audience through, that is incredible. I don't think you deserve your audience. You treat them worse than literally anybody I've ever seen treat anybody. You are horrible to your audience. You just use and abuse and clickbait and scam and harm and manipulate them every chance you get, and that is very gross to me.
This kind of thing. So it's been about 72 days since I uploaded this infamous video, and it apparently set a good chunk of the internet on fire, and I kind of thought it would. I knew that if I swallowed my pride and talked about needing people's help and wanting them to check out my Patreon and my sponsors and all that stuff, people were going to get upset, specifically considering my history.
That wasn't swallowing your pride. Swallowing your pride is like when you make a bad mistake and you own up to it and you put aside your, you know, ego to fix the problem. That's not what you were doing. You were, in the most pathetic way humanly possible, begging strangers for money like a homeless person. In fact, I would argue a street beggar looks like a hero compared to you, because at least they are doing it face to face. You are just being weak and begging for money and trying to make people feel bad for you. And you're not like some 20-year-old college kid doing it either. You're 50 years old, nearly, which is a point I'm going to be bringing up a lot because I find that very pathetic. There's nothing I find more pathetic than a 50-year-old, 40 to 50-year-old adult who is not living up to their basic emotional responsibilities. Now, there's nothing wrong with asking your audience for money at all. I might even start a Patreon soon if you guys would be willing to donate to that, but the problem is that you're using pity and manipulation tactics to do it, which is extremely sad.
I did not expect people to get that upset. But I want to let you know, I pulled those videos down, and I don't plan to talk about money moving forward. Most of the videos I've made talking about money, I've just gone ahead and pulled them down. That's not something I'm comfortable talking about anymore. But I do want to talk about the impact that video had in my life since then. Since that video dropped, obviously we've been going through the holidays, which is often difficult for people with trauma, especially family trauma, right? Then I got finally confirmed that I do have that rare blood cancer, and I have fought off COVID, and I've been dealing with the internet memeing the shit out of me. and it's been all right. I'm really surprised by that, but I've been handling it really okay. A lot of that I give.
Man, Boogie, you're making me feel like such an asshole. I feel horrible for making this video. It's like making a video crapping on a dying, diseased, elderly dog that just gave birth, and then kicking it over and over and over again as it gives birth over and over and over again. It feels horrible. First off, you made the video. When you make a YouTube video and post it in this day and age, you need to be prepared for severe consequences. I've gotten them, other people have gotten them. It's just a thing that happens now. It's the modern age. If you want to be an influencer, you need to grow a pair, and you need to understand that you are going to face extreme adversity because of the way everybody is connected now. And no duh, you handled it well. If you even did and aren't lying. You're 50 years old. You better handle that well. If you're 50 years old and you've been doing this for like, what, nearly 20 years now, and getting memed on for 20 years, it would be so pathetic if this was the straw that broke the camel's back. I have so little faith and trust in you at this point, I don't even believe that it was a problem for you to begin with. I think you're just that pathetic and manipulative. You're willing to use anything you can to get sympathy.
Works with children who are currently being abused and recovering from it. Works with adults who have been abused. He knew me all too well, knew my issues all too well. And when it comes to the other stuff he didn't know much about, like the internet, he's been quick to learn. So it's been pretty fascinating stuff. The reason I think this therapy is working so well is because we don't focus on my past or the trauma in the background. What we're talking about is my future and focusing on cognitive behavioral skills that help me cope with the life I've created and cope with the brain and body that I have and just getting better. And it's a lot of life lessons I probably should have learned as a kid, but no one was there to teach me. It's stuff I should have learned as an early adult that I'm now learning at the ripe old age of 48.
Okay, this is my main problem with you, actually, Boogie. It's perfectly fine to discuss mental health problems on YouTube. I do it sometimes. I've done it like maybe 3 times out of the 200 videos I have. It's okay to elicit a little forced sympathy here and there for your problems, whatever. But it's really disgusting and self-exploitative in every video to be like, guys, I have this horrible trauma, and my therapist is helping me get through it. It's just like, blah, I want to throw up. This is gross. It's hideously exploitative. Even Darkside Phil has more self-respect. I would rather hang out with him.
I saw people like Charlie and Mutahar and other people talking about it. And I normally try to avoid all of that stuff with these videos, but this time I actually tuned in. I had the skills to be able to do it. I listened, and you know, they're not wrong, man. Before pulling that video down, I went back and listened to it with that fresh perspective.
Boogie, why do you, at 50, give a shit what kids on the internet are saying about you? Better yet, why do you care what 2 25-year-old YouTubers who cover all drama have to say about you and your life? I can't stand seeing these adults that are like 40, 50, 60 care so much about 20-something YouTubers. I even get it. I get 40, 50, 60, even 70-year-old men messaging me like challenging my ego. And it's like, what the fuck? Just go be an adult. Go live your life. Who cares what I do? To care deeply about the surface level life lessons that YouTubers have in their videos is not a proud look, in my opinion. You should just get over it. I've been called out by big YouTubers. I got called out by Mutahar once on Twitter a long time ago, like 3 years ago now, because I made a really offensive YouTube video about Pastel Belle, making horrible low-blow jokes about her. And while I do regret that, at the same time, when Mutahar called me out for it, which he later deleted because he probably felt like an idiot, I didn't care. I was literally 19 years old, and even then, I didn't care. I was a child, basically, and I got over it in 5 seconds. So the fact this affected you at 48 is pathetic. At 48, I'm going to be prepared to die any day, and I'll probably have like a 20-year-old child to my name.
In my mind, and I realized why everybody was so upset in a way that I wasn't expecting. Because when I made that video, to me, I was just saying, hey, I'm back to making videos full time. I'd love to be a YouTuber again. I'd love to have your support. That's what was going through my mind. But now I see it from everybody else's perspective, and it actually fucked me up a little bit. But with that fresh perspective in my mind, I saw people's problem with that video. It's not that
Oh my god, you know what you were doing. You're a grown man who has a YouTube channel with millions of subs, and you've had it for like 20 years. You have huge property to your name. You've been in, like, what, 2 marriages now? I think you have a kid. You're not stupid. You've existed on this planet way too long to not understand what you were doing and how you came off. I just think you wanted negative attention because at this point, all publicity is good publicity for you. In that video, you are not saying, hey guys, I'm making videos full time and I just want some support financially. Nobody would have a problem with that. You are actually saying, hey guys, feel bad for me, I'm gonna lose everything. Which, yes, Boogie, is extremely pathetic. I just can't believe you have such a low opinion of the millions of people who used to look up to you that you would think they would buy that.
I was asking for Patreon or sponsorship or anything like that. It's the fact that I wasted my money gambling it on crypto like an idiot, spending it on collectibles and traveling, and now I'm asking my audience to bail me out. That's pretty fucked up. I see that now. It is not your responsibility, dear viewer, to bail me out of my downward spiral. It's my responsibility. I'm the one who has to do it. Nobody can do that for me. And I shouldn't be asking for your money to do it with. If I want more internet money...
Who cares? Who cares? Boogie, none of your audience members, except for the ones that now consider you a full-time lolcow, care about your problems. They are not there to watch you bitch and cry about your problems. They want to see you rage and throw funny tantrums and do funny shit, or rant about your angry opinions on a game or something. That's what people want. No one cares about your financial situation, lessons you've learned. Nobody cares. As for the money issue, you should feel bad about it and stop talking about it and move on. You blew your money on worthless shit. You didn't even blow it on cool things like hookers or drugs. You blew it on things like anime figures and cryptocurrency, which I'm not sorry you lost your money on, you idiot. Could you guys imagine if every video I made, it was something like this? Hello guys, my life is hard. My therapist loves me, my wife left me, I have no money, my mom hates me, my friends abused me, I'm mentally retarded, I hate my life, I'm sick, I have cancer. For 50 minutes apiece? That would be horrible. So yeah, overall, Boogie, I think your time on YouTube is over. The only way you can go forward is to be a lolcow. I don't think there's any way you can get out of that. That's just who you are now. There is no undoing the, 7 or 8 year spree you've gone on of going downhill on purpose. Moral of the story, be nice to your audience. If you're a public figure of any kind, be nice to your audience. If you have 1,000 subscribers or 20 million, treat them the same. Be very nice, be responsive, accept criticism, respond accordingly, which is good. Respect the hand that feeds you.